Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa. Just tell Vanessa now, tell Vanessa now. Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Tell Vanessa. I'm your host Vanessa Cruikshank and we have a really exciting show for you today where current affairs meets reality talk. Each and every week we cover an interesting topical debate, highlight a community issue or business, and then you tell me your dilemmas. Then we finish with some good music. So for the next 30 minutes, sit back, relax and enjoy. Tell Vanessa.
Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa.
Now we're entering the fabulous world of pageantry. And I'm lucky to have in the studio with me this evening, Jackie and Clayton Brown, who are the founders of Miss Caribbean UK, and Miss Caribbean herself, Amy Haiiris-Willit. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So tell me, how did you get involved with Miss Caribbean UK?
Well, I can tell you how it started. Basically, I was in Jamaica at the time at the Jamaica World Beauty Contest over there, and it's something really big over there, as opposed to maybe over here. And I thought, an idea just came to me, Miss Caribbean UK, because we'd been involved over here with particular beauty pageants. So I thought, yeah, Miss Caribbean UK, that's great. And I phoned Jackie and asked her to look for the site name, and if it was available, buy it straight away, which is what she did. And then,
And it was available?
It was available. We did it. We immediately, we were working with some people before that and on different projects, and I told them the idea, and everyone was like, yeah, that's a great idea, there's a lot of potential in it, let's do it. And yeah, that's how it started.
But was it hard to set up?
Oh, it wasn't, was it?
It
Really?
wasn't that difficult. You just need to buy the name and then
Register the company.
And then after that, it's just finding a team of people, because we needed a choreographer, which we knew one, and he was into the idea, and we got that on the road. And we needed to know some people in the industry who were willing to give us a venue or give us use of a venue for not too much of, so that's how we got on, basically. It's just knowing, we were just lucky to know the right type of people.
So how did you go about finding the ladies, for example?
Oh, we did for the very first pageant, we did a casting call. We put a notice out, young ladies of Caribbean heritage come on this day. They came and met us at a venue, and our choreographer put them through the paces. They had to do a certain walk. And then at the end, there was a panel of people, and they asked certain questions, and then that determined whether those girls would go through or not. So that's how we started out. And so we ended up having eight contestants, and I mean, it was nerve-wracking, really, because this is the first time. We've done events before,
Okay.
but we haven't done a beauty pageant before. So it was nerve-wracking to make sure we had a designer that made all the clothes, all the evening wear for all the contestants. So that wasn't too bad. And we had a swimwear round at the start. But since then we decided not to do swimwear. But it was touch and go. There were good bits, bad bits. We were glad it was over.
Experience.
Definitely. We were glad it was over.
Yeah, we learned a lot from it.
So Amy, you are Miss Caribbean 2015. How did you find the experience?
I found it interesting, difficult at times, just because it's my first pageant. And I think for me, I'm more of a sports person, so that's kind of what I'm used to. And really going through the whole process was just a different experience, something that was just new. And I think it just kind of opened my eyes to different things within pageantry and that kind of industry. And luckily enough, I was able to win.
So how did you get into it, though? Tell me a little bit about your actual story.
So I that season last year, I had a bit of a foot injury, and I wasn't able to go to the Pan American Games.
So you were an athlete?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do athletics, but I specialise in the long jump. So I was supposed to go and represent Antigua in Canada, and unfortunately just didn't happen. And then at the time saw an article in a newspaper about the pageant, and my friend had said to me, "Oh, I think you should do it." And you kind of think, "Oh, should I do it? No, I shouldn't really do it."
Well,
But
it's good that you did it. You won.
yeah. So I just thought, you know what, why not? And it's kind of, I got to represent Antigua in a different way. So it was a good opportunity, and entered, went to the Birmingham Heats. And yeah, I must admit that was the most nerve-wracking at the start, because you put in a situation where you have to learn, I think we had to learn about 2 or 3 different routines.
Yeah.
And when you're doing it, you're walking around, you're learning these routines, and you're having to remember to smile. And all I remember is my face just aching because I'm just there, I'm shaking. But yeah, despite that though, it was really good. And me and 2 other girls made it through from Birmingham, which was really good. And then after that, we went to the rehearsals, and yeah, it was just again, we had to learn different routines. And that was really interesting too.
They say that pageantry can actually change your life. Has this changed your life?
Yeah, it's definitely opened me up to be able to go and do modelling. I was able to go to Afro Hair and Beauty, and kind of mix with some celebrities and things like that. So it's enabled me to see things from a different perspective. And for me, it's kind of opened my eyes to think, well, I could potentially do something else rather than just being in sport. So.
Okay. How is this different from Miss Caribbean and Miss Commonwealth?
I think it's Caribbean and the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're still, well, they're not actually still going, but it is different because obviously there was a time when that they had their time. We're just completely different. We do heats around the UK, so we don't only have the competition in London. We go out to the region, so hence, Birmingham, Nottingham, this year we did Sheffield. And so this is how we get our contestants. They're like mini casting days. But some of them we have an event, they start partying afterwards.
So where do you do the casting calls? Where are they?
In venues that are available to us.
But it's all over the UK or just in one spot?
No, all over the UK. So literally driving to Manchester, that was the worst journey that we had because it's so long, and I don't like motorway driving. But we literally drive to those venues. The contestants are told to come to those venues, and we choose them from the lineup that comes.
So what do you say when people say that the pageant world is very superficial?
No, it's not. I don't think it is. It's not very superficial, especially our pageant. The contestants and the young ladies that come through our pageant, they're not just pretty faces. They have got, quite a strong skill set. They're ambitious as well.
Well, you've got an athlete there.
We've got an athlete there, and they build confidence, and so with that, a few of them have started their own businesses as well. So it isn't just about just being a pretty face, just being superficial. We don't have a swimwear round either. That kind of takes away that kind of connotation, but. It's quite a good thing that we're doing.
So how can people get involved in Miss Caribbean 2017, for example?
In terms of contestants?
Yeah.
Okay, so the contestants, they can just give us a call, go onto the website, visit our website, and, just see what we're all about.
And apply.
Just give us a call and apply.
Is there a criteria, though, because it says Miss Caribbean UK?
Okay, yeah, so they have to reside in the UK. But their parents or grandparents have to be of Caribbean heritage, and they have to be between the ages of 18 and 30, and that's it.
So you can be any size, any shape, any height.
Size, yeah, any size, any shape, any height. Children, no children, it really doesn't matter. As long as you're of Caribbean heritage, that's all that matters to us.
And what would you say, Amy, to those at home that might be watching this and watching you and thinking, oh, how could I do this?
Don't hesitate. I nearly did, but it enabled me to experience something new. And I think for most people, a challenge is something that I think a lot of people like to stay in their comfort zone. And I say really challenge yourself to something new and do something different. So.
Thank you. So when is Miss Caribbean 2016 going to be crowned?
3rd of December. At the Broadway Theatre in Catford.
Okay. Well, thank you all for coming here to talk to me about the pageantry world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa. I need a plumber and a gardener too. An electrician who can work for you. What do I want? I need a trader.com. What do I want? I need a trader.com.
Looking for a plumber or a gardener or searching for a trader in your area? Then go to ineedatrader.com for all your trade needs under one roof. ineedatrader.com.
I need a trader. I need a plumber and a gardener too. An electrician who can work for you. What do I want? I need a trader.com. What do I want? I need a trader.com.
Looking for a plumber or a gardener or searching for a trader in your area? Then go to ineedatrader.com for all your trade needs under one roof. ineedatrader.com.
I need a trader. Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa.
Each week we highlight a community issue or business, and this week we have an inspiring lady who produces bespoke invitations for celebrities, African royalty, and she's even featured in OK magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Leonie Gordon. Good evening, Leonie.
Hi Vanessa, thank you for having me here today.
That's okay. Tell me the inspiration behind Leonie Gordon London.
Okay, well I started out in the wedding industry about 10 years ago now. I had my own wedding planning company that I set up, and basically I wanted a business that was going to allow me to have a bit more time and freedom for when I wanted to start my family. So I started creating invitations for my friends and for my family when they had events also, and the business literally just kind of took off from there really. I'm a very creative person, and ever since I've been little I've just, love to draw, love to paint and just love art basically. So pretty much started from there, yeah.
So you produce bespoke invitations and you design them yourself. How do you get the inspiration for the designs?
For me, inspiration comes from anywhere. So the inspiration can come from, a lot of it comes from my client. So maybe they have a wedding dress that they want to incorporate into their invitation. Maybe they have a theme or a colour scheme, but for me, I get inspiration every day. So whether I'm looking at architecture and, I see some nice patterns that I love flowers and nature. So inspiration for me can literally come from anywhere, yeah.
So do you only provide the invitations or do you provide anything else?
Oh, no, we do everything. So we're a full service design company. So we can start from your save the dates, invitations, to your ceremony stationery. So that will be your order or services, going through to your reception stationery. So, your table plans, your table menus, place cards, everything through to your thank you cards, basically.
So it's just weddings though?
No, we do weddings, we do celebrations and even corporate events as well. So whatever the occasion, basically, we can do an invitation for that.
So you got to provide invitations for African royalty. How was that?
Yeah, that was an amazing job. Really, really great. I mean, the amount of money he spent on his invitations alone literally is a budget of some people's, of the average wedding in the UK, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So it was a lot of money, which was really, really good. But I mean, his time frame was literally 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, and the designs that I do are handmade. So it was a tight 3 weeks.
So how many invitations did he want?
He ordered 1,000 in total.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you had to produce 1,000 invitations in 3 weeks?
That's right, yeah.
And they're all hand designed?
They're all designed, but 300 of them were handmade and 700 of them weren't handmade.
Okay.
So yeah, we had to work it out basically.
So you have 2 children and you have one in the way.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
But how do you juggle motherhood with a successful business?
I think when you're passionate about something, your energy just comes through, basically, you know. I have an amazing husband who helps me out a lot, and my mum as well. My mum is very supportive. She looks after the children for me. So I mean, when you have those three in the mix, you know, at the end of the day, as women, you know, we achieve great things all the time. It's a lot of it to do with just passion and desire, and just really just wanting my business to excel and just, you know, go to the next stage each time.
So where can people find out more information about Leonie Gordon London?
On the website. If they come to my website, we've got a collection that they can order from on the website. We also have all of the bespoke designs that we've done. So go to the website and everything's on the website, basically.
And if someone was coming to you to get bespoke wedding invitations done, how long would that normally take? How long would they need to leave?
The bespoke process takes anything from 2 to 6 months. I mean, that's a good lead time. You know, it's no stress for the bride, no stress for us. But I mean, as I said, the Nigerian client, that was, you know, 3 weeks. And I've also worked with clients for about 9 months. So it just really depends on, you know, what the client wants.
Okay. Thank you so much, Leonie.
Thank you for having me, Vanessa.
No problem. Thank you.
Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa.
Now it's dilemma time, and we've got a good dilemma for you from a lady called Ellen. My partner keeps looking at other women and commenting about how pretty they are when I'm there. I do trust him because I keep tabs on him. Our phones are linked, I get his text messages on my phone, etc. So I know he's not cheating on me. It's just he's always asking me to fix my hair, go to the hairdressers. The other day he brought me clothes and underwear, but I didn't like them. They were too sexy, I guess. I took them back to the shops. When he looks at other women, it makes me feel upset, almost inadequate at times. It's like I'm one of the boys. Should I say something? But I don't want him to think that I'm insecure. What do I do? Ellen, did you actually read what you wrote me? Look, without being too blunt, you need to fix up. First, stop snooping on your man's phone. If you really trust him, there's no need for it. Second, in a roundabout way, your man is dropping hints that things are not right. And they're not little hints. He obviously loves you, and that's why he's dropping these hints and he hasn't disappeared. He's trying to spice things up with you, and you're shutting the door in his face. I want you to go and look in the mirror and ask yourself, if you were a man, what would you find attractive about yourself? Obviously, apart from your personality. Look, before any relationship breaks up, signs appear. Your man's telling you something. It's up to you whether you want to listen and work things out. If you don't like what he's bought you, go with him to choose something else. I bet once you start making an effort, he stops commenting about other women. But like I say every week, this is just my advice. Let's hear what they say on the streets.
Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa.
It seems that if you have to keep tabs on his phone because your phones are linked, you're already insecure, so there's no need to worry about telling him that you're insecure about yourself. You should probably sit down and chat to him about how it makes you feel when he comments on other women, and maybe talk to him on how you should somewhat make an effort towards being sexy in your way.
First of all, I feel like this lady has trust issues if they're linking phones, even though she says she trusts him. Secondly, I feel like there should be a balance between being sexy and being comfortable. So I feel like they need to have a talk of like what he sees as sexy and what she sees as sexy, and have a balance between the two. And I feel like that would help them both, personally.
Oh boy, wow. You got the phones linked. I don't know if that's trust. Yeah, he's looking at other women. Maybe he wants you to look a bit nicer, maybe when you first started dating. But maybe if he's looking at other women, it's time to call it time. Maybe on your relationship.
Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa.
Ellen, I hope you take our advice on board. Like I say every week, a problem shared is a problem halved. So if you have a dilemma, email us here at dilemma@tellvanessa.com. So we've come to the end of another great show. I'd like to thank all the guests and thank you for sending in your dilemmas. So now we're going to spice things up with a great artist. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Andy Mitchell.
There's nothing inside here that I could think sometimes to wilderness of thoughts, to wander through these barren lands and search for signs of life, and fall into your healing hands, just stumble into life. It's for you I run, I will not hide. I will be the sun, I will be the light. Like an eagle flies, like an eagle flies, yeah. I see you spread your golden wings, awaken with a cry. With every beating pulse you give me every reason why to feel the letting go of breath I held inside too long, and dance upon the river's edge, abandoned to your song. It's for you I run, I will not hide. I will be the sun, I will be the light. Like an eagle flies, like an eagle flies. It's for you I run, I will not hide. I will be the sun, I will be the light. Like an eagle flies, like an eagle flies. Oh, 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 oh. It's for you I run, I will not hide. I will be the sun, I will be the light. Like an eagle flies, like an eagle flies. It's for you I run, I will not hide. I will be the sun, I will be the light. Like an eagle flies, like an eagle flies. Oh, oh, oh.
For more information on all our shows, go to our website or get involved with the discussion and tweet us or Facebook us.
Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa. Just tell Vanessa now, tell Vanessa now. Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa. Just tell Vanessa, just tell Vanessa now. Tell Vanessa. Tell Vanessa now.